I saw this mini sermon on Instagram. You were basically talking about who is going to be the stone catchers now. And you were talking about when a woman was dragged in front of all these men, right, who was caught in an act of adultery. Never mind where the man was, just the woman was brought out. And then Jesus was asked about this woman.
Yeah.
And the men were expecting Jesus to have a certain reaction.
Right.
And can you talk a little bit about that and why you feel like, especially in that context, but even in this context today, why that's so important?
I think what you see in that story is the kind of metanoia that Jesus calls us to, that Jesus not only knew of the things that she had done, but also had compassion and loved her. And then didn't use her as the example, use the men. That's what we call counter hegemonic practice, flipping the script. Are we standing close enough to catch the stones? I'd love to tell you about stone catchers. It's actually a movement that I'm a part of since before we fled Nashville. A group of us met down in St. Petersburg, Florida, to dream of a resource that could interrupt the violence against trans and queer people. And we came up with the name Stone Catchers. I work primarily with the Reverend Liz Edmond, who's an Episcopal priest, lives in New York City, and my wife, Erin. The three of us have developed basically a retreat resource that we're piloting right now at the intersection of Liz's book, Queer Virtue, and my book, Activist Theology, to help people choose an action. We call it a scandalous act. Choose an action to disrupt the violence. And that's what we call becoming a stone catcher. That could be a wide variety of things that people choose to do. You could choose to picket something or do a die-in. It's work that needs to be done